Okay, so I'm going to fire a couple regular cast bullets first. See if the block catches them. I'm going to put my earplugs in too. Okay, so that went about as well as expected. The regular cast bullets went straight through that block of wood. Velocity is 1782, so I'm going to try one with powder coat and exposed tip. $17.66 on the chronograph for that one. So this is my setup. I got my chronograph up there. I'm down here at 50 yards with my block of wood. The cast bullet with a heat treated, that was 45-45-10 lube, and the powder coat with the exposed tip. So the first bullet exited here. The second one didn't exit, so I'm going to put two more. My other two exposed tip ones down here, and then I'll come up and do 3 full powder coated versions. This is not a practical real test. I know this doesn't really represent a good, I don't know, animal body or whatever, but I'm just trying to see if they do in fact expand differently. We know the regular cast bullet did not expand because it made a little tiny hole when it exited, and they're going just under 800. Kind of expect them to be going a little bit faster, but anyways, doesn't matter. We're just trying to see if they expand differently. So let's get back to her. Yeah, that one expanded, just like I figured it would. Now on to the other ones here. I'm not trying to group these or anything, I want them to be apart, but they're hitting pretty well identical to where I'm aiming. And these are all coming in about 1770 thereabouts, plus or minus 5 or 10. Except for that one, that was a little slow. I wasn't real careful when I measured the powder with those anyways. So, now, I have 2 other ones I want to try out while I'm here. These are reconstructed from some surplus dud 7.62 54Rs. With the appropriate reduction in powder weight, of course. I didn't fare well for my chronograph.
I would say that one would be true.
Yeah, did you see my chronograph? That one went, it was left. It was quite far left, that shot. Oh yeah, I gotta put another one in there. That last shot, it's hot, the primer went off, but the powder didn't burn, so that means I've got a round stuck in there.
You got a bullet stuck in it?
Yeah.
Well, that last one, I see it would hit the ground way the fuck down there.
I don't think my chronograph got hit. I think it just, the shockwave must have knocked it out. There's the chronograph. Those reconstructed ones are going 2200. I don't see any bullet holes or anything. I think just the shockwave must have knocked that off. I don't know. That powder's probably not burning that well. It's not meant for that cartridge, so. As you seen from the second shot, which didn't ignite at all. Put that back together, and I got some Mosin stuff to try here. Okay, so I'm recovering the bullets out of my block of wood here. Now this is the fully coated ones. They're spread out quite nice. The ones that are exposed on one side are all in this one little piece, so we'll come to this one next. I think two of them actually collided, so I found a couple of them already. There's one. Penetration is 5.5 inches. And that is a fully coated. In fact, you can still see powder coat on the tip of it. That is a fully coated bullet, and it even still has the gas check on it, so it'll be interesting to see how much that weighs. So I'll get rid of this piece. Alright. There's a second one right here. That's about 5 3/8. Just a hair less than the first one. You see, he messed up pretty good. There's one little shard in there. I'll keep those together. Alright, so that's two. Now the third one entered here. There. So it's in this block somewhere. I'm gonna have to go at this with the axe, and I'll be right back. Alright, here's the third one. Again, this is fully coated. 5 1/4 inches in. It's friggin' in there. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go chop that other one apart and I'll bring those in. Okay, so this is the exposed tip. It's going in a little bit further. 7 1/4. Gas check is right behind it. Oh, I just broke a piece of it off. That wasn't broken off when I grabbed onto it. Man. There we go. Okay. So that one looked like it. That one came out in 3 pieces, but 4 if you count the gas check. They're all together. Those 2 larger pieces on top, they may have broken off when I was prying it out. So. Now, the other 2 are quite close together, and it looks like they're stacked on top of each other, so I'll go pry those out and see if we can get a good bullet out of it. Okay, those last 2 were in fact stacked together, and they were stacked at 6 3/8. I got the first one out pretty good, pretty easy. We getting that one out, I took a chunk off the second one with the hatchet, and the gas check as well. So I'm just going to try and pry this one out of here. There we go. Quite easy actually. Alright, let's do some weighing. So these all went in looking like this right here. Try and get my scale and frame here. All right. Wrong button. Grains. Okay, so the Lee 185 after powder coating and everything, 185 grains. So these first 3 are going to be the ones that were fully coated. 173. 181.6, 189 or 159 on that one. So that's the lightest one so far. Now the ones that I removed the coating from, that is 175.8 thereabouts. I realize there's a bit of wood on that, but it's kind of hard to get off. 170 or 166. Gas check's missing on that one. So you can add another grain and a half for the gas check. 170 grains, let's say. Alright, so there you have it. So of course there was a little bit of difference between them. Not a whole lot. Out of a 3-group string though, I'm calling it negligible. A little bit, yes, for sure. That one expanded a little better than the others. That one I broke getting it apart. From doing the little tests with removing the powder coat on the end or trying to get him there without the powder coat, it's not worth it for what difference there is. These were fired out of a 303 British with a bit of a reduced charge. I normally shoot them at 1,000 or 2,000 to 2,200, but I didn't want to punch right through the block and out the other side like the heat treated ones did. They never even slowed down, I don't think. The hole coming out same size as the one going in. So Hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, leave any comments, questions. I'll do my best to answer them.